Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jackie, and welcome back to this week's video. So, for this week's video, I have a very exciting one for you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys what is on my iPhone, iOS 14 edition. As most of you guys know, iOS 14 was just released last week. So with that being released, everyone has been changing up their home screens to be super cute and aesthetic, and I've also gave in and done the same. Honestly, at first I wasn't really gonna do it just because I was so used to the layout of my other home screen and such, but you know what? I am in love with what I have changed it to, and I'm just super excited to show you guys what I came up with. So let's just get straight into the video. So starting off with my case, I've got on just this super clear case here from Amazon, just a super generic one. I think this is around like $8. And then on it, I've personalized my case. So I've got this little Jeep sticker right here with this super pretty sunset in the background, followed by this Polaroid of my boyfriend and I here. I believe this was Super Bowl Sunday. And then up here, I've got a little Boba Nation sticker that I got from my local boba place. And I thought all the things on here kind of correlated. So super in love with what I've got on here. So now let's just dive into what's internally in my phone. Okay, so starting off with my lock screen, I got this picture here from Pinterest. I'm gonna be honest, most of my pictures that I used for my iPhone are all from Pinterest, so I'm gonna give credit to the owners. But this is what it looks like. It's just a bunch of dead, dried up flowers with a grain and filter over it. So love this. And now moving straight up into my actual phone. I'm absolutely in love with this, like you guys, I'm so obsessed. But anywho, this first page here is just a bunch of my necessity type of apps that aren't my absolute favorite, and I visit every once in a while, but they have to be there just for my own sanity. So starting off here at the top, I've got this little widget, and this one just has the day and calendar layout right on it. I thought this was a super great alternative to the calendar app because the red on that didn't really match my aesthetic that I was going for. So that's why I decided to go with this. And as you can see, the widget is colored gray just because I wanted to match the background a little bit. So my background is actually just a wave of muted colors, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. So that's that. Moving below that, we start digging into the actual apps. So as you can see, I did change the covers of my apps up just because I wanted to look super cute and aesthetically pleasing. So they're all just doodled versions of the app basically. So the only con about this is that when you click an app, it goes straight to shortcuts and then the actual app. And that kind of bothers me just because it takes another extra second, but you know what? It's worth it to have this looking super cute. So let's see first app. This entire transformation took me around like 3 hours. Anyways, moving into the next app, we have just maps. Not gonna go into that because it is going to give away my personal location and I don't want that exposed on the internet, so yes. But next up I have here is just photos. Once again, shortcuts and then the actual app, but here is obviously just my camera roll. Right now it's just filled up with things that I use for my phone, but typically it's filled with a whole bunch of junk. Alright, next app we've got here is weather. Not going to go into that either because of personal information's sake. But to the right of that, I've got another widget, and this one is just a clock widget. Once again from Widgetsmith. If you guys didn't know, Widgetsmith is honestly probably the best app for making widgets, but I've just got that one right here, and I made this one a cream color. Alright, and then right below that I have a couple more apps. I've got my Gmail app, which is just for school emails and nothing spam because my regular just mailing app on my phone is a spam email. And then right next to that I've got Safari. Pretty simple. I was actually just looking at Julia Chris's website. That's there. And then I've got my baking app for Make of America, just so I can see all the transactions and the money I'm spending because I seriously spent so much money last weekend. Alright, and that's basically just on the first page, but I'm actually going to show you guys what is below that. On my little shelf here, I've got just the calling app, FaceTime, and the messaging app. Alright, and now moving along to the next page here. This one is a little cluttered, I'm gonna be honest, but you know what? I asked my sister her opinion on it and she thought it was super cute, so yes. And plus I don't like a lot of pages. You can see there's only 2. That's why I decided to make this one a little more personal. So starting here at the top left, I've got a little photo widget of my boyfriend and I, and this one just changes photos every 5 minutes, which I thought was super cute. So obviously it's not on this photo the entire time. So yeah, I just wanted to add a little touch of my boyfriend Matt on here, so that's why we've got that there. Moving to the right, I've got a couple more apps, and as you can see, this page is a little more of a fun page and the things that I use in my free time. But I've got first YouTube right here. Pretty simple, just the YouTube app. I use this probably every single day because I absolutely love YouTube. Right next to that, I've got my YouTube Studio app, and there wasn't really a little doodle for that, so I just put this little person and heart one here. So it's basically just the basic app here for most YouTubers just to see all of your analytics. Moving right below that, I've got Canvas for obviously school purposes so that I can see my schoolwork and assignments straight on my phone. Next up, I've got my Spotify app here. Absolutely love Spotify. It's my favorite music streaming app, so we've got that here obviously. And if you guys want to see my latest playlist, which is my fall playlist, is right here. It's just Let's Fall in Love. I'll link that down below if you guys want to check it out, but it's basically it. Just a bunch of feel-good songs. As you can see, the last 2 songs, I'm obsessed with Euphoria. It's so good, and the soundtrack is literally chef's kiss. So that's what we have here. So below that, I've got 2 more widgets. The first one here is just a little doodle of flowers, which I thought was super cute and simplistic. The one right next to that is a motivation widget, which just basically goes through a whole bunch of quotes throughout the day and gives you a little motivation, you know, to look forward to. So that's there. Right below that one, I have another widget of my dog and I, me and Chepe. I absolutely love Chepe. He's so adorable. Oh, as you can see, the photo widget just changed, but I wanted that here just to add another little personal touch in case I'm also missing my little bubby when I'm not home. To the left of that, I have my favorite social media apps. So I've got Instagram right here. Follow me on Instagram if you guys would like. I actually just changed my Instagram username, which is Jackie X Toscano now, and I'm gonna miss the iconic CTH Jacqueline, but you know what? I need to change and something a little more easier to find me, so I've got that as my username now. Then I've got Snapchat right here, which is basically what I use to communicate with my boyfriend and a couple more friends, so yes. And then right below those, I've got Twitter. If you guys would like to follow me on here as well, my username is Jackie X Toscano once again. Honestly, just retweet a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm pretty active on here as well. And then last app I've got here is TikTok. TikTok is one of my favorite social medias just because it's so fun and I can spend hours just scrolling through here. So that's what I've got. And I honestly just use this to watch videos, not really make much of my own. So yeah, that's just basically everything on my pages on my iPhone. As you can see, obviously I have a lot more apps than that because when you go into my app library, I have so many more. But the ones I have on here are just everything I wanted to keep in my eyesight to make it super easy for me to go straight to. And if I ever need anything else, I can just search it up through the app library like so. Or let's say like I want to go to Pinterest, look up Pinterest, boom, I'm right there. So I actually wanted to show you guys something super fun. So when you go onto the left, it takes you to your side menu. So when you scroll down, I actually have Jumping Steve. So this is the game that you get, I think on like Google Chrome or something when you don't have internet. So this is super fun. You just tap to play. And I love this so much more than actually having to open up an app to play because it's right here and you don't even need internet for it. So that's what I've got there. But yeah, that's basically just everything on my iPhone and my theme. If you guys enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below for new videos every single week. I post every single Friday, so make sure to stay tuned. I love you all to the moon and back, and I can't wait to see you guys in next week's video. And I promise it won't be another what's on my. Love you guys so much. Bye bye.